Good morning. Namaste. Pranam. I Ramo Singh, legal advisor, SLA. Today have a topic fair competition, consumer protection under competition law, and consumer policy in India. What is the consumer policy in India? What are the consumer policies in India? And how fair competition be held? The Competition Act 2002 in India promotes fair competition by regulating market behavior, preventing monopolies, and protecting consumer welfare. To protect the consumer welfare, competition law has been enacted. Competition Act 2002 in India was enacted by the Parliament in 2002 to protect the consumer welfare, to protect the consumer rights, and prevent the monopolies and regulate the behavior of the commerce, regulate the behavior of the business. It ensures efficient allocation of resources, addresses anti-competitive practices, and fosters innovation in free market economy. The Act aligns with the Article 39, 38, 39 Article of Constitution of India under DPSP states that the right of the consumer and equitable distribution of the resources. So the societal welfare and equitable resource distribution should be in a uniform way, and ensuring that the competition benefits both the economy and the consumers. Economy means whatever the growth, the economy of the country, commerce of the country does and do. That should be balanced there. Fair competition should be there. Fair competition should be there. That's why all these rules, regulations, and circulations, whatever the guidelines of the government of India, goes to the industry sector, commerce sector, business sector. The Competition Act 2002 controls in some point of view and some way. Literature review, what on base of my own study, the incremental growth of unfair competition law in India, गंगजी इट एल इन्होंने किया था. तो इंडिया लैग्ड ए यूनिफाइड लीगल फ्रेमवर्क फॉर अनफेयर कंपटीशन. नो स्टैंड एलोन tort for unfair competition existed. There is no any tort law that could be filed into the court of law and decision can be had. Courts had declined to create tort for misappropriation and malicious falsehood, and the right of publicity gained recognitions. There are certain ways and tricks. By using that ways and tricks, the businessmen do and escape away from the fair competition. Nathani Italian interplay between consumer protection and the competition law in India. Consumer protection and competition law were complementary but distinct. Consumer protection and competition law. Competition law means कि there should be no monopoly, and consumer protection means to protect the right of the consumers at all. Consumer protection focused on direct rights, while the competition law indirectly protected consumers through the industry. The Competition Commission of India acted on the competition effects, not direct consumer protection. Singh et al. में Competition Commission of India and the consumer welfare दोनों. Globalization led to unhealthy competition. Globalization, as the open market is there in the world. That is globalized market. The globalization led to unhealthy competition in India because there is no control. There is no control, or regulators cannot control because of the vast area. The Competition Act 2002 replaced the MRTP Act 1969 to promote competition, and competition law improved efficiency, product quality, consumer welfare. What is the logic and what is the research objectives? Why I have selected this? To examine the role of the competition law in promoting consumer welfare and the market efficiency. First question. To analyze the impact of the Competition Act 2002 on preventing anti-competitive practices, to explore how the Competition Act safeguards consumers' interest in free market economy, and to understand the constitutional basis for competition policy through Article 38 and 39 of the Indian Constitution. There are objective are questionnaires 1 to 4. On base of these questions, the research being conducted, and research methodology, what the research methodology will be utilized. The research methodology involves a legal and the policy analysis of the Competition Act 2002 and related enforcement practices in India. This approach examines how the law promotes market efficiency, consumer welfare, and prevents anti-competitive behavior. Additionally, the documentary research is conducted to review relevant legal text and cases and reports, offering insight into the practical application of the law. Data source: the primary and the secondary source provide a comprehensive view of the competition law's role in shaping free market economy and the protecting consumer interest. Primary data: text of the Competition Act 2002. Primary data has been collected from the text of the Competition Act 2002 and Indian Constitution. And secondary data: academic papers, government reports, case studies, and competition law and consumer protection act. Now, after research methodology, we I have analyzed, and we have to analyze that data analysis or interpretations. Data analysis or interpretations क्या है? The data analysis focuses on examining the impact of the Competition Act 2002. What impact has been so far in promoting fair competition and consumer protection within the Indian market. Competition Act ने क्या किया? It evaluates how the act prevents negative competition practices such as the monopolies. Some product may be, and some industrialists may be monopolistic. They will be producing their product, and they will be playing unfair practices, by monopolies. An abuse of the dominance by the market players while ensuring the maintenance of the free market economy. The analysis also assesses how the Act safeguards consumer welfare by improving aspects like the price control, product availability, and quality. Price, product, and quality. Additionally, it explored the influence of the Article 38-39 of the Indian Constitution, which emphasized the state's duty to reduce income inequality, proper distribution of resources, and reduce the income disparity, reduce the income inequality, and ensure equitable resource distribution among the citizens. Re- Reflecting the socialist influence in India's economic policy. Our pattern is a socialistic base. The effectiveness of the law in balancing economic efficiency and consumer welfare while allowing for reasonable profit for producers. There should be reasonable profit to the industrialists and producers, manufacturers, and also that might not be very expensive to the consumers and citizens. Conclusion of the study. Conclusion of the study: allowing Competition Act and others to detect and protect. and to investigate what what decisions and what the final investigations should be there. The Competition Act 2002 has played a crucial role in fostering a free market economy in India by promoting fair competition. By fair competition, ensuring efficient resource allocation and ultimately benefiting consumers through lower prices and better product quality and adequate supplies. There are examples and there are some cases in the court of law, and by on base of that, some decisions were given there. Also, the Competition Act 2002 has some fear, has some force of its establishment or enactment. That's why, that's why industries follow the Competition Act 2002, and there were some developments, and there were some developments, and there were some acceptance. On base of that, we can say that the fair competition and ensuring efficient resource allocation ultimately benefit to the consumers were possible. Hmm. By the by in matters of, yeah, or in view of the price control, better quality of the product, and quantity also. The act has been effective to preventing monopolistic behavior and the abuse of the dominance, helping to maintain a competitive market environment that encourages innovation and protect consumer interest from unfair practices. Competition law, Competition Act 2002 also envisaged that the environment that encourages innovation, there should be innovation to protect the consumer interest, and also unfair practices. So innovative way of productions and products inventions also, whatever the design and whatever the product quality specifications are based on, also that are based on the consumers need, uh, and their demand also. So the unfair practices, to protect from the unfair practices and to protect the interest of the consumers, Competition Commission and Competition Act 2002 plays a vital role. The Competition Act aligned with the Indian Constitution's commitment to promoting social welfare, reducing income inequality, and the ensuring equitable distribution of resources, thereby enhancing both economic efficiency and consumer protection in India's evolving market. The Competition Act aligns with the Indian Constitution 38, 39. Uh, we know that the DPSP is not DPSP doesn't mandate government to follow it. Yeah, court cannot enforce to the government that DPSP should be so and so and must be, followed like fundamental right. That are not a fundamental right, but it is duty and responsibility of the government to to distribute the resources among the citizens of the country in equitable and and without bias pay. And that's why your Competition Act had played in this with this alignment, of the constitutions article 38, 39, and almost on in a way that there should be, they have control, there should be control also. Thank you very much. Thank you.